Hi everyone, I'm hoping this is the third time lucky. If not, I quit. I'm being serious. If you were actually watching my page while I just deleted 2 live videos, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't like the changes to... I used to like the old Facebook. I don't think it's called an old Facebook, but anyway. I'm just going to change this. It's all different. I need to change my desk setup, I think. I've got a lot of junk in the way. So, surprise, I'm popping on live. And this is totally unplanned, but sometimes they're the best videos. Because I was totally mucking around doing absolutely nothing on my couch with the dogs and watching YouTube. And I actually thought I'd pop on. I've got a rolly chair in my craft room and I've got a dog asleep at my feet and I'm terrified I'm going to run over him. So I've got my coffee and I thought, you know what, I'm planning on making a card today anyway. So I thought I'm going to mess it up or something or do a random video and just craft live with you all. So this is totally unplanned and this makes me nervous because I don't ever craft without a plan of some kind. But today, so if you have been following along with my posting, I actually have been doing a bit of a social media challenge, which if you follow a lot of Stampin' Up demonstrators, you may have noticed a bit of a theme with some of the posting. So we're all doing a bit of a social media challenge. And today, it's actually, the theme is to celebrate a... what do you call it? Something that's like, you know, you've got Day of the National, what do they call them? National Day of the Dog, or it's National Cheeseburger. I think, well, we're a day ahead. So I think some of the people in America, it's National Cheeseburger Day, which we're technically on the 19th here. Well, I was having a look and it's actually, I'm not going to do a day. So it's actually it's the month of the milkshake. And I thought, that's so cool. I love milkshakes. So I'm going to do a card. I thought, rather, I've actually got photos I could have shared, but I thought, no, I'm going to keep it crafting. So I was going to make a card. I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. My computer, which I'm checking the comments on because I'm live, doesn't tell me who's watching. So hello to anyone that is watching. And I'm really hot. So normally I would start and show you my face and say hello, but I am totally crafting in my pajamas. I have been in my pajamas all day because I'm actually sick. So I'm keeping it real. I probably should have kept it real and said hello. So yeah, I'm going to do a milkshake card because it's the month of the milkshake. So you'll have to pop in the comments and tell me what your favourite flavour milkshake is. Mine, if I have to say, would be probably a caramel milkshake. I'm going to go caramel. I love anything salted caramel, anything like that. I agree, Kathy. 99% of the time I'm in my pajamas. Most of my wardrobe is probably Peter Alexander pajamas. I live in them. I love it. Or an hoodie. So, yes, but the boys, my son and my partner probably would go something really childish, like a bubblegum milkshake or something. It's like when we go to Cold Rock, they get the most foul looking flavours to me, like bubblegum with rainbow, like they mix the weirdest flavours and it ends up looking like a rainbow slime thing, and I'm here like the rum and raisin salted caramel. Yeah, so we're complete opposites in that. Oh, good, Megan. Good. I'm in good company. Actually, I'm wearing, it's very old. I don't know if you can see it. I'm wearing a very old Stampin' Up t-shirt and it's really baggy now, but I don't care. It's, yes, I'm wearing that. So I pulled out some colours and I have absolutely no plan on what I'm doing. Oh, really, Megan? Do you have any topping? Do you have it with cream or anything like that? My mother-in-law has more cream than she has in milkshake. Do you know, apparently the original, I was reading on this website, apparently the original milkshake was made with, I think it was whiskey, like the original milkshake. And and they used to shake it because they didn't have blenders back then. It was like in the 1800s or something. I'm pretty sure I was reading it. Really? So just vanilla. Each their own. So I grabbed a specialty paper because you can't do it without specialty paper. You can, but and I grabbed this paper, which I haven't used much of. It's the now I'm testing my memory. Let's grab it. The Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. So I love this one because it's got bits and pieces that match with lots of things from the annual catalogue. And I thought, oh, I was going to go the strawberries because I thought that would be... oh, well, there you go, Kathy. That was me yesterday. Don't worry. I've been sick all week. So I have been lazing around every day, all day. I was going to go the strawberries. Who knows? I may still pull it in. So they're the two I picked, but I picked them for the opposite sides. And I wanted maybe to pull in some of the vellum, which I forget. I think this is the vellum basics. And I'm going to see how quickly, because the boys come home in like 45 minutes and they're loud. And then I've got this soft shimmer 12 by 12 paper, which I thought would look cute because it's got pretty peacock, which I think is this one. And I'm pretty sure the hearts are bubble bath, which it's got both of those in there. So I thought that would be cute. So let's see if I can make something. I pulled in a couple of cardstocks, which I only pulled in 3, and I'll probably need more than that. I have had about, I'm not joking, probably 8 coffees. So I'm going to, I might need your help because, you know, I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I know that I'm going to want some dyes. I thought maybe I could do some masking. I have all these masks and they fit in my drawer. That, or I could make my own mask. I hadn't decided. I did wonder if I could make a mask out of this. I'm not 100% sure. I have not used these, I don't think. So I'm not actually sure what's in them. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is decide what colours I'm going to use. So I know I need my milkshake base, which I think I'm going to do in grey. I'm going to see if I've got scraps of basic white. Here we go. Okay, so they're photopolymer, so I'm going to need my... I'm probably totally out of frame, so I'm going to do a switcheroony. Thor, you're going to get squashed. Move your bottom. Move your bottom. You're going to get squashed. You can't sit there. Oh, goodness. He's a complete craft dog. The other one sits in the gaming room with the boys. Well, Thor likes to be a craft dog. Leanne would be proud. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my little milkshake cup container. Loki's going to come in now. I think I upset him. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this in grey. My blocks are so dirty. Do you know, I saw someone say to just run them through the dishwasher. So I should do that. I might have to run them through the dishwasher. So do I do basic grey or do I do smoky slate? Oh, he's gone to fetch me a toy. Like, he's like, Mum, I'm going to show you that I can be a craft dog, but I've got to get you a toy. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm... Ooh, choices. I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I want grey granite. I think I'm going to do smoky slate. I can always restamp if I don't like it. The dogs got up at 4:30 this morning. So if I'm not at the top of my game, it's because I blame the dogs. They've been getting up rather early. And I would like a sleep in. Okay, then I want to do my detail, which actually I usually do it the other way around. I usually stamp my detail and then the solid first. So I'm not sure why I did that, because I find it easier to line up. That was pretty good though. Okay, so that's my little milkshake cup. I like it in grey. We'll see. We will see. I thought that the actual layers of Milkshake would look cute in colours, actually. Oh, sorry, stamped on designer series paper as well. But I don't know if I'll do that. What's it called? Sorry, I'm going to be coughing my lungs up. It's a great time to do a live. 54. Let's see, do they have samples? Yes, they do. Oh, it looks cute in the... Oh, now I want to change my mind. It looks really cute in the colours. Oh, do we do a grey? Okay, I'll think on it. Okay, so I want to do, I sort of want to do monochromatic, like different shades of something. Do I go pinks, maybe? That's really random for me. Oh, the glue doesn't always come off. Oh, that's a good idea using eucalyptus. I think I have some of that. I'll have to give it a go. I had to clean my desk the other day with rubbing alcohol and stuff all over it. I could go pinks because I'm always doing blues and greens. It gets a bit cray-cray. I'm always not giving my pinks any love. Let's see. I love how I go for the darkest first. Let's get done. Let's start with some light first. So that was some bubble bath. Maybe I'll do quite a variety. I'll do some fresh freesia, so some more purple tones. Oh, that's a bit blotchy. There's my... So if you get a blotchy one, there's a couple things you can do. You can run a blending brush over the top. Sometimes that helps. Or I have been looking at your photos, Rebecca. It's totally jealous. I just did that the wrong way. I have been looking at all your photos of your holiday. I've been loving your holiday updates. It looks amazing. So the other thing you can do if you get a blotchy image is run, I've got these plastic spoons in my craft room. So I run a plastic spoon over my ink pad and just massage the ink in a little bit. So my fresh freesia is just a little bit blotchy. So I'm just going to see if that helps. I'm just going to clean that off and just stamp that off a bit. The last one wasn't too bad, but I'll just try it again. The ink doesn't look so bubbly. Much better. These two were just a little bit blotchy. I'll tell you what, New York would be amazing at Christmas time. Lots of rain. I'll tell you what, it's actually quite warm today. I know I'm in Tasmania, but it is really quite warm today. I think we're gearing up for our summer. Not that we get a super hot summer in Tasmania. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We do sometimes. Whoa, this one is very inky. I shall try. Oh, that worked. The thing I don't like about Ellen Mambo is it stains your ink, your unstamp, but that's okay. It's just a sign of loving, stamping love. You're using them. I need a new, some of my ink pads need replacing, and that's totally fine. It's, they don't last forever. These are my originals. So I've had these for quite some years. So my Flirty Flamingo does need replacing. Okay, so I might do, I need need some darker inks, some darker pinks. I'm just totally playing around right now. So, love the Melon Mambo one though. Need some sweet sorbet. Pretty. Don't you love that squeaky noise? Not. Okay, I love the Berry Burst. So I've got Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia. This is going to do my head in. I need to mark off the ones I'm not using. I know that probably doesn't bother you, but so Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia. I don't know if I'll use that one or not. I can't have too many layers. Let's just see how we go with that, because otherwise we're going to have the Leaning Tower of Milkshake. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, totally TMI, but one of the dogs has fluffed behind me and it's disgusting. I just want to clear me out of the bathroom. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I want the, yes, that's a good point, Rebecca. That would look great. I feel like I want the milkshake to be blue, but I'm going to stick with it. Otherwise, this is what happens, and this is why I don't craft with no plan, because I would be here all day. And I know that my son will come home from school soon. Now, it's not, I've got to remind myself this is not an ice cream. It does not need a spoon, although you do have ice cream in milkshake, but I'm just going to do a straw. I think I might do my straw. So I'm doing, Rebecca, I'm doing the, what is it, Day of the Oxano Challenge. So I'm doing it's the month of the milkshake. You would be in the prime spot for milkshakes. If there'd be some great diners or something there to have some really wicked milkshakes. What colour is this? Tahitian Tide. I'm doing well. I don't even know what colour I'm using. I think I might. No, they've got 2 more weeks of school, Megan. I feel like we're about 2 weeks behind on school holidays from wherever the mainland is. I don't know if I'll do. So I kind of scored a winner because I was supposed to be in hospital right now for a month. And just because there's some rearrangements, I'm actually not going into November now. So, which is good because we have Thor. So, and he's still not quite, well, he gets up pretty early. So I don't think my mother-in-law would 100% cope with the 4:30 a.m. wake-ups because Adam does the overnight sleepovers, so she comes and looks after Elijah and whatnot while he's on night shifts and the doggies. So it's kind of handy that that's been moved. Yes, Rebecca, I'm going in because I have to change a medication, and because I've got a brain condition, it's called familial cerebral cavernous malformations. So I have seizures. So I have to go in, and when I change a medication, it's got to be under supervision. But yes, luckily the hospital's only up the road from my house, which is nice. So I get to come home and craft it up. But yes, it's just painful to arrange it all. Right, so, okay, I'm going to cut these ones out because they have super cool coordinating dies. I just need some post-it notes. Do you scrapbook, Rebecca? Because you'd have some awesome photos to scrapbook with. I would love to go to Disneyland. I say it's for my son, but really, let's be real. Okay, I'm just going to cut these apart. Oh, that's cool that you do digital scrapbooking. I remember when Stampin' Up used to have the digital stuff back in the day. It's hard because most of us are guilty, of having so many photos on our phone these days. Oh, really? Wow. I wonder what year that was, or years. I mean, I went to Stampin' Up parties when they first came to Australia. I was only very young. I would have been, I want to say 16, 17. I know that I wasn't old enough to have a credit card because I had to use my mum's. Okay. This would be a very calorie-ridden milkshake. I read your puppies' names to my partner, Rebecca, because they were, I forget now what they were, I've got a terrible memory. And I said, we're not the only ones with Marvel-named dogs. And he said, the only way we would get another puppy is if it's a girl and its name's Hella. Oh, that's it. I was like, that's an interesting name for a dog, Adam. Hella. But it's because it's, for those that don't follow along, Hella is Loki and Thor's sister. Yes, that's it. But to me it's not very nice because she's actually the goddess of death. This is a lot of layers. I don't know that I'll use them all, but at least I've got options. So Loki is the god of mischief, and Thor is the god of thunder, and Hela is the goddess of death. Hi Rachel, how are you? Okay, so I've almost cut all of, oh goodness. You did, Anita. You debated to call. It is very cute though, Rebecca. You should hear. So my son is named Elijah, and my partner would love to have another human child. That sounds terrible. And he wants to have a daughter named Rebecca, and this is terrible. He wants to name a daughter Rebecca because now I don't know if this is correct because I struggle to listen to this kind of thing, but it's Elijah's sister off a vampire something or other, and I was like, you're kidding, that's not happening. Okay, so I've got my little milkshake layers. Now I know that I'm going to want some of these hearts. I think these might be the cream. So I feel like the milkshake will need some cream. So I'm going to grab, because I know that I want some hearts, and the hearts I feel like should be specialty. You should see. Oh, I'm not going to take the camera off the tripod. Thor is on his back with his legs in the air. It looks ridiculous. Okay, so I think there's a lot of pink going on, so I think we'll go with the pretty peacock for the hearts. I don't think I'll have cream pink. That would look, if my cream came pink on my milkshake, I think I'd be sending it back and saying, I think I want some fresh cream, please. I'm a little bit concerned. Having said that, I used to work as an apprentice chef, and I know that I used to work in the kitchen with another apprentice, and on my days off, he never used to keep the fridges checked. And this is going to gross you out. On my days off, I remember I came back and he had not updated any of the things, and the panna cottas, it was an Italian restaurant, one of the kitchens I worked in, and the panna cottas were mouldy, and I don't know if he was serving them up or not, but they were mouldy on the bottom. It was disgusting. And he hadn't checked the eggs on the Caesar salads or anything. It was just rank. Mind you, I worked in a very big establishment though, and I haven't really gone back to eat there ever again. Right, so maybe I'll do the cream in just plain white cardstock. Okay, gosh, we're doing a lot of die cutting now. I'll see how I go. Can I get one more out of there? All this is being very thrifty. I know, Rebecca. The things I saw when I was chefing. Oh, Anita, do you know, I think it's a golden retriever thing too. I think they always, my two always taste like it. Yeah, I know, it was absolutely foul. I also worked in a casino, and the things I saw were disgusting. Sorry, I hope I'm still live. I had a friend ringing me. I just quickly messaged her to tell that I'm on a video. Okay, hopefully that worked. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so I think I'm going to layer these. I don't know how, this is what I get for not playing around with this. I don't think it really matters how closely. I want to have one hanging over the top. I don't know why I'm holding it. And then I don't know that I don't think I'll put the Flirty Flamingo. How many layers can you really put in a milkshake? We'll soon find out. Goodness, okay, that's a very tall milkshake. Okay, still working. Okay, good. Usually I remember to put it on Do Not Disturb and then go put my what do you call it, Facebook Messenger on Do Not Disturb, but I forgot it. And then where do these little bits go? Put some. So this is my downfall. This is what I do. So you can see me do this live, and it's really, really I lean everything, and then I'm like, oh no, I've got to pull that all up to stick, because I try to decide if I like stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness, you should see the dog. I wish I had a way of taking a photo of him. Okay, I don't know if I like the cream like that though. I feel like it needs to be No, it's too much. Maybe one. How does that go? No. By the way, I talk to myself, even when I'm not on a video. I know that Adam said to me the other day, he goes, "Who are you talking to now?" I said, "Myself." Intelligent conversation. And then I want to I could poke the straw. Once I feel like if I do this, it could go all wrong. Yes, exactly, Rebecca. That's what I said to him. I said, it's good advice. What's the saying? If you want someone intelligent to talk to, I shouldn't say that. It's really bad, but I'm going to get myself into Facebook trouble. Okay, so something like that. Then what I could do is, I don't know how quickly it will dry though, and so what you can do, now this is where I've got to work out how to stick it all together. There is a way. Sorry that has his tongue poked out. You look ridiculous, dude. Is grab some press and seal. This stuff's really handy for situations like this. And you just press it over the top. So I don't necessarily care about the milkshake doodad. I just want those to hold together because I'm happy with how they're placed. And then I'm going to grab my glue. Have you been to any of the big box craft stores, Rebecca? Because I feel like that's everyone's dream when we don't have those here. Mind you, you wouldn't be able to bring much back, would you? I mainly want those layers together. Now this stuff will tear up your top layer. I actually don't want the white. Oh, look, I say that. I didn't probably leave it long enough to stick. That's okay. Okay, so that's all stuck. Now I just want to hear my little straw. And then this little doodad's going to go onto my milkshake. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's good though. You've been busy touring around the joint. Bit crooked. Goodness. Okay. Then I need to peel back off these little bits. And I want to do something fun to these. You can reuse that. I'm just being totally not economical. Okay, so I'm going to grab out my silicone mat, which I know I chucked in this stuff the other day. because I'm pretty sure this stuff dries pretty quickly, so we should be fine. And I'm just going to grab a palette knife. So this is the, what's it called, embossing paste. And I'm just going to grab my little palette knife, and I thought it would be cute. We just added a little bit of embossing paste to these little layers so that it looks a bit like some whipped cream. And I'm just kind of dabbing it on because there's no way I'm going to get that perfect. I'm keen for on stage in, I think it's March, Rebecca, so I should see you there. I assume you're going because you're a Victorian girl. I haven't been able to go to one since, oh gosh, before COVID. Okay. I'm so excited. I said I will be there, rain, hail or shine. So I couldn't go to the Sydney one because I had an operation a few days before. Yay, I'll get to see you too, Rachel. I can't wait to see everyone. Okay, so there's, I'm just going to leave that a second. I didn't need that one. Probably have some of those for the inside. Okay, so I'm going to quickly prep. Might pop my little bits. I think I took the challenge of celebrating a day a little bit too seriously. Hey, what's nothing wrong with making a card live. Okay. Yay, Megan, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good to catch up with all the crazy girls. Which probably should put that in context. So I'm part of the Crazy Crafters, which Megan is too, so we call ourselves crazy. Okay, so I'm just cutting a pretty peacock card base. Making sure I got that nice and even. Now I don't know what layers I want. I knew that I wanted to use these, but I wasn't sure what sizes I really wanted. I think I might go, I think I might do might cut this one to 9. I'm going to take this out because that's going to know me. You can buy separate scoring blades now. Oh, I know. I went to the virtual backstage when it the first year I was there. But it's so cool that they have the chance to go. Like, there's nothing better than gathering together. Now I've lost track of what I'm doing. I've got piles of mess. Like, it doesn't take long for me to develop a mess on my desk. Now I don't know whether I want to put vellum over the top of the notebook paper or not. I'll just cut it anyway. So I'm going to cut it to the same size. So 9 by 13.4. And then we'll decide. And I might cut a layer of the pretty peacock just a little bit bigger. So what was that? 13.4. So I might go 13.6 by 9. I need better glasses. Which is funny because Specsavers have been emailing me saying you are overdue for your appointment. So that's tone on tone, and then I cannot decide whether I want to do a circle of this. I think I kind of want a circle of that, but I think I want, that milkshake has got rather large now. I think I want a circle from the deckled. I've been really enjoying using the deckled circles. Who loves these brand new deckled circles? Aren't they gorgeous? And look how big they go. I want to do a project with the big ones, I think. Just something to make those, to show off that paper. Maybe I could do 2 layers, that would be cute. But what colour? I know that I want the small, I want to cut one with the pink heart. So I will just cut around, and that'll fit in my mini machine. I love my mini machine. Hello to anyone watching, by the way. I can see there's a few on. If you haven't used the deckled circles yet, they're awesome. Do you know, I didn't even have the deckled rectangles until we did that, what's the event we had? Creativity Now? I hadn't used the deckled rectangles either. I bought them specifically for that event and fell in love with them. Now, I don't know what to use. Do I need a second layer? That is the question. Or do I just do 1 layer? I'm getting a bit layered here. So this is my downfall when I start layering a lot of stuff. I know that while I think about that, I'm just going to, I know that I always do the same, pretty much the same layers for the inside of my cards, which is 9.9 by 14.3 is my bigger layer. And then I cut my white layer, or my whatever layer I use for the writing section, is usually 9.7 by 14.1. And then generally I'll add a little piece of a pattern paper that I've used on the front of my card. So I might just, while I'm just letting my brain think, I might just cut a little piece of this one, and I'll cut that down because I know that I want to use that. So what about grey? Yes, that's a good point. I could bring in the milkshake colour. What did I use for? I still haven't decided how I want to store my scraps. They're all still, I don't know if that's a big enough. Ooh, look at that. Does it actually fit though? Oh, look at that. It's the perfect size scrap. I might have to hold it down with some post-it notes though. That's called utilising your scraps there. So I'm the Scrooge when it comes to crafting. I really do use every last piece. Like that was cutting it fine there. Okay. Let's see. I like it. Then I might, where did I put that piece? Because I'm crafting. Oh, Thor, I'm gonna run over you, dude. I'm gonna hurt you. You need to move that way. I don't want to hurt you, mate. Okay, I might just, I have a dog injury in here. I've got some smoky slate. I'm just going to lightly go around the edge. My smoky slate pad is a little bit dry. I actually really need to go it's on my list of things to do is go through my stamping blends and check which ones need to be replaced, and to check my ink pads and see which ones need to be re-inked. Oh really? See, I don't do that, Rebecca. I'm lazy with that and I should. Okay. And I might do something, because I love watching any money saving tips, all about getting the most out of your supplies. So I love stamping tone on tone. I love doing layering tone on tone. Anything tone on tone is totally up my alley. So I'm going to take this little, oopsie, that didn't stamp too well. Can we go over? Yep, got it. I might need to do, where did I put my, so this is right onto my card base. I'm just going to stamp some of those love hearts, and because you're only going to see this edge piece, what did you think of Sam and Greg Hind at on stage, Rebecca? Was their talk good? They actually live not all that far from me. They live about less than an hour's drive. It was weird because they have mutual friends. I was like, oh, it's a small world. Okay. I just wanted to add some of those love hearts. Then I want to, I think I'm going to add my little piece of, every part of me wants to vintage this up, but I'm not going to. I might just add some spritzing with a pretty peacock marker, because this is going to be laid over with vellum. So I'm just going to add I should check the time. Okay, I've got, my son has technically finished school, but he won't be home for another 10 minutes. So it's just they always get loud when they come in the door. No respect for their mother doing live videos. In their fairness, they don't know. Okay. So I actually really like it with the vellum laid over the top. But what I'm going to do is, because vellum, it's hard to use an adhesive that doesn't show, what I thought I might do is grab yes, that's very true. So I'm going to use staples because I know that this is going to cover up that piece. And what I'm going to do is actually run my bone folder. This is one of my favorite things to do. I just love it. I've tried, like, I don't always do it, but I love to run my bone folder back and forth. You need to do it quite a few times to break the fibers. That should be enough. I do struggle with not adding links, I will admit. So I just curled that back over. And I'm just going to add a staple. Cool. Okay, so that is that bit. Now I'm going to add some stamping dimensionals to this layer. Got a few on there. Oops. I really should do that tip of doing a pen or highlighter on the back of my dimensionals so I know which backings I've peeled off. That is a great tip. I seen a few people do it, and it's a fantastic idea. I've lost my bin. Okay. If you do get these bits curl up, I found that just the tiniest, like I add just the tiniest little wincy bit of glue, and you can't really see it, but if you hold it down for a second, probably don't have time to do it at the moment, but I find if I just hold it down like this for a second, it will be enough just to tack on and hold that down. Like you can see now it's starting to work. Okay, so then I want to pop these circles down. I'm just going to pop these two layers together. Now, do I want those flat? I think I do, because I might pop the milkshake up. Pop this up. Yeah, I think I might do it flat. Got a lot of dimension happening. So that one's got to be some dimensionals on the back of my milkshake. Now, because that bit is dimensional, that bit has to be flat, otherwise you'll get uneven dimension happening there. Now I think these pieces should be dry now. Now I've got to remember where I had them. Pretty sure I had them there. And I had a little heart somewhere there. Okay, so let's put some glue. Oopsie. Oh, I've got shaky fingers. That's the number one thing I hate about the epilepsy medication I'm on. It causes me the shakes and drives me nuts, especially when you're trying to do fine things like this live. Megan, you do, it's awesome. I didn't get it when it was like the catalogue it came out in. I didn't get it the whole time, and I regretted it. And then when I saw it got carried over, I was like, right, yeah, it's mine, I'm getting it. Okay, so I know that I want to add a few of these hearts, and I haven't picked a sentiment yet. I've got my straws sitting out. I don't want Be My Valentine. I want to use, let's see. Well, I haven't used cherries, so I don't want a cherry. I think I'm going to go with Life is Sweeter with You. I think that's a bit cute. And I've got a nice cold coffee. Okay, what colour though? What colour? I haven't used any ribbon. What's wrong with me, Megan? What is wrong with me? So, a thing about Kayla is I pretty much white emboss my sentiments on black for every card. And I think I should do something different. I can't believe I said that out loud. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will just do it on white and do a colour. Maybe I should do, maybe it would look cool in just Berry Burst. Or maybe I should just do black. Let's just try does look cool in Berry Burst though, doesn't it? And cut them up. Oh, now I've lost you. What are we cutting up? This is how I'm like Dory of Finding Nemo. You should see my cut them up. What am I cutting up? Oh. This is because I have an inner dialogue in my head that goes a million miles an hour. I'll trim this down. That is what you normally... Yes, I do. I do normally cut them up, and now you're making me want to do that, Megan. So now you're making me want to cut it into 2 strips, but I'm trying to do something different. So I'm trying to make myself go outside the norm, and the boys are home, so I'm just going to shut the door. Hold on. There we go. I just shut the door. Okay, so I'm just going to put this sentiment here. They're home a little bit earlier than I thought they would be. Okay. My desk looks like a disaster zone. Okay, did I just stick, look at this, crafting fail, I stuck the dimensionals to the scrap and not to the sentiment. Can I rescue the dimensionals, or do I give up? No, okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, take 2. I knew the boys would be loud as soon as they got in the door, because the dogs go and get so excited and take them toys and jump all over them. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. And then my little embellishments are going to be these cute little hearts. Mind you, it's looking very pretty peacock now. We have a little heart for the milkshake. I usually do things in odd numbers, so I kind of want 3. And then I've got some for the inside. Oh. Oh, really? Loki knows it was Adam, so that's why you wouldn't have heard him bark. He would have heard Adam's car. So he went and fetched a toy. I went straight out. He takes Adam a present. Okay, so I just popped a dimensional on that one. And Thor's just a little bit of a sheep at the moment. He just follows Loki. Okay, and then I need an embellishment. I did not have a plan, as you know, so I've got all kinds of embellishments. I pretty much own every embellishment from the catalogue, but I don't know which one I'm going to use yet.
The dishwasher.
Yeah, it's clean. I might use, I think this one, because this matches perfectly. Yeah, I agree. Odd numbers, and I try and go in a triangle form if I can. So I think these are pretty peacock. I wish they would always say on the packet, but they don't always say. So, although that might be too much pretty peacock, I might try the pink. I haven't added ribbon, which is throwing me off, because I usually use a ribbon, but been a little bit addicted to the natural, actually there's some just here, this natural tone ribbon, frayed, out of the autumn suite. If you don't have some, oh, it's luscious, you should get some. It's amazing. I've been adding it to everything. It's been going on everything. So I think I might add 5 of these because I'm an embellishment addict. Probably need to go to a help group for that. But I don't think even that would help me. And then the other thing I'm addicted to is Wink of Stella. I wonder if it would go on top to add to the cream. I probably could. I ran out of, actually I didn't run out of it. It went hard and I haven't replaced it. There is a shiny one of the, what do you call that stuff? Whoa, that's coming out like crazy. Oh, what is it called? Embossing paste. There is a shiny one with sparkles in it, but mine went hard and I haven't replaced it. Okay, so I don't think, once again, I might just do the next bit while I think about it. I don't think I need ribbon. I think I'm just telling myself I need ribbon because I do it to everything. So I might add in a little bit of pink because I've added a lot of Pretty Peacock. So I think I might go and do some Berry Burst, which is a very, very strong colour. So I'm just going to add a little bit in the corner. So this is to the inside of my card. I probably could have made another milkshake, but to add to the inside, but I don't want the video to go for 2,000 hours. And the boys are home now. Yuck. I didn't just say that. It just means I've got to go do chores and lunch boxes and get the boy in the shower and, you know, mum duties. I love school holidays for the fact that, you know, none of that stuff's required. But then at the same, oh my goodness, I think that Adam's making me a coffee. I like this. I hear the coffee machine and he doesn't drink coffee machine coffee. I've got to quickly drink this so he doesn't know I've got one. Have you ordered the special? I did. I ordered it last night because I was, I've got to quickly drink this. I ordered it last night because I realised that I hadn't ordered it and I wanted to play with it. So I ordered it last night and I ordered some new stuff. And I'm sorry to share a picture of this desk situation after I've done this. So I've ordered, I think I ordered all bar one. Of course, I did order the glimmer paper because naturally that's just required. I'm going to use the Berry Burst of this, even though there's those going on, because you just can't have enough glimmer paper. And I will do a video using it. Evidence is gone. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there. And then trim the edges. I think it needs a little bit of spritzing. Where did that... Okay, this desk is such a situation I can no longer find anything. But we almost have a card. I still think it needs ribbon. Someone just calm me down. You'll have to tell me, guys, does my video look really blurry? Or is it just my replay? I've been looking at the new iPhone, but I don't think it has much more of a video capabilities than the one I've got. I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Oh, Megan, you're not helping. I do have some. I've got a box of this. Does anyone have one of these situations? This is the box that's in front of my desk. And okay, good. It must just be me. This is the box of random. It makes no sense. Hey. Then I'm gonna, thanks for the coffee. Love you.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. So this one here, I love fraying ribbon. This is the herringbone ribbon, and I'll show you what I love to do. So this is what I do. It comes as like one whole piece. I love to stick my take your pick tool and just, I find you have to pull it straight again. But fray out a couple of strands of the ribbon, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Maybe he's just being a show off because you guys are on here. The rest of the night I'll be like, can you make me coffee? Can you make me a coffee? When's dinner ready? I shouldn't say that. He watches my live videos. Okay. I want a couple more strands. Oh, I think I have used so much of this because I have been really, I love texture, so anything I can fray or pull apart is totally up my alley. So I think I've got 6 strands there. This is Megan's fault, by the way. Okay, so now I've got my 6 strands. I'm going to grab, I'm just going to put them together like that. My fingers are a little bit sticky from some kind of glue that I've got on them. And then I'm going to pick, which colour? Maybe, let's just see if this has got enough ink in it. Melon Mambo. Okay, so just going to see how that looks though on the card. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Melon Mambo blend. And just colour them. And move along the thread. So when I get a new ribbon, I do 2 tests. I do a test to see how it ties in a bow and a test to see how it frays. I love doing those 2 things to ribbon. And then I'll just do the flipperoonie. And then I have no idea where I'm going to stick it, but because the card's almost done, I feel like it kind of needs to go under something. This is quite common for me, to get to the end of a card and to then decide that something actually needed to go on the card. Okay. So I like it like that. And then I've got my ribbon. Yep, Megan, all you're doing became a full tutorial. Okay. So that became the ribbon. And now now we can go back to what I was doing. Okay, so then I'm going to add the layer for the inside. I don't think it needs a second sentiment on the inside. I said I'd get the card done before the boys got home, which it almost happened. And there we have it. So I even added the ribbon. It almost got away with no ribbon, but not quite. It does look like fancy fairy floss, doesn't it? It does. So normally I would go in and add now a matching envelope. So generally I will always, which here's a sample because these have got to go out for the winners. I just haven't got to the post office this week yet. So normally I would add, say this is the card that I've made. This is one of those shaker cards. While I'm making it, so when I finish, I will go in and grab an envelope and make a matching envelope. So I will stamp something to do with the milkshakes and add a little bit of blending and a Happy Mail stamp, so that it's all ready to go for the recipient, so they get a matching envelope to match. So I always tend to do that before I clean up and put everything away on my desk, so that I don't have to then make a matching envelope before I send it. Yes, well, I expect to see it, Megan. I want to see that pronto. No, I'm just kidding. So now my desk is an absolute filthy mess, but I got to share a card using I can't even find the stamp set now. Oh, here we go. The Share a Milkshake bundle for Milkshake Month. So you can still buy this one. It's still current. I did have it out on my desk, but I don't know where I put it. So this one's still available in the shop and comes with the stamp set and the dies, which is super cute. So you'll have to share in the comments what your favourite flavour milkshake is with me. I'd love to know. And I'll photograph this one and pop it up on my site so you can see all the supplies that I've used and everything about the project today. Thanks for those that were watching. I loved... Now I'm going to cough because I've been talking too much. I'm sorry about that. I loved sitting here and chatting and crafting with you all. And my goodness, and creating on the fly with you. I'm going to have to go because now I've got a tickle in my throat. So I'll catch you guys all later. And thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining in while you are, oh my goodness, go to bed, Rebecca. For joining in. I'll catch you guys all later. Bye.